hardships and suffering could be blessing in disguise, and comforts and prosperity could be curse in disguise. You can generally see in our own life, when everything goes smoothly, we get lost into it and we don't have time for introspection. We go in a wrong direction. On the other hand, whenever some problems come in our life, makes us think. Initially, nobody likes the problem, but problems and hardships come in life, just like sickness or loss of someone, or a health problem, or a problem with money, or relationship problem, makes us think. And this thinking is along the line, who am I? We think of God whenever we have trouble, and we forget God when we have prosperity. So here is a bhajan. I will sing 2 lines. दुख में सुमिरन सब करे, सुख में करे न को। जो सुख में सुमिरन करे, दुख काहे को। उन सुख दुख सुख पर पत्थर पड़ो, राम हृदय से जाए। बलिहारी वो दुख की, पल पल राम स्मराए। वो दुख राम नाम रटते रहो, जब लग तन में प्राण। कभी न दीन दयाल के, मनक पड़ेगी कान। Just 2 or 3 verses. Everyone remembers God in suffering, but very few people remember God when they have prosperity and happiness. If one remembers God in prosperous time, there won't be suffering to begin with. What it means is, if you remember God, you wake up when there is nothing wrong. Then you prepare yourself for all the situation. But when you remember God only when you have problem, as soon as problems are solved, you forget God. Okay. So, other thing is, the happiness that allows you to forget God and get trapped in the world, that is worthless. That means like throwing a stone at it, something like that. And admire the suffering that comes, that makes us remember God at each moment. Imagine when we are in pain, oh God, everyone remembers God. So here the purpose is not to invite suffering in our life, but life is filled with prosperity and suffering. And we should live through all this situation and remember God. Especially remember that when you have prosperity and good life, not to forget God. That is the time you should remember. Other thing is, we don't remember God in childhood. We are in playing, adult life in pleasure and building career. But when old age comes, then we think about God, because old age brings suffering, worries, pain, diseases, and it is too late. So here means wake up when you are young and everything is going well for you, so that when you get older, you don't have to suffer, you don't go through worries, you find greater freedom. So utilize the time you have. Wake up before nature pushes you. Some horses move only when they are whipped. Some horses move only with one whip, and wise horses move just seeing the shadow of a whip start moving. So this is the main message. Because the nature will take its toll, suffering will come. We have to renounce all the attachment before our time comes, so that when time comes to leave the world or any hardship comes, we are already prepared. It is like snake sheds the skin. When time comes, sheds the skin and becomes free. If we don't shed our skin of our attachments, then it will be shed by force. It is, in other words, you can say, you would be skinned alive. That is like suffering. It's so powerful. So this is the message for waking up. So this is the bhajan I just, sang part of the bhajan, but all the bhajans have spiritual message.